Okay guys, welcome in today's stream. Let me start the music also. Up, there we go. Up. Don't know if the sound is good. Now let's see what we get. Let me open that on YouTube too. Yo, X Robert, how are you, brother? First, yes, yes, sir. Up. Up, there we go. Bunch of stuff to look at today. Quick stream today, sorry, I didn't know the... Hello, Marcel Pala, how are you? I forgot that we changed hours, so I was not streaming at the open. So many times I've been watching you. Yo, Matis, how are you? Guys, I finally received my chair because this chair is horrible. I have back pain, it's horrible. The cable for the microphone, so the microphone isn't shit like that. And then we're good. Then we're good, finally. The setup will be fully complete. I'm watching you, and I feel in love with you. So many times I'm watching you. How are you guys? Did you guys have a good weekend? Good, Mathis. Lovely. Lots of sport, tennis this weekend. Was with fun. Was great. Also some golf. 48K before 70. Well, that was a rage bait, but yeah, possible. I mean, if we do have that before, basically the setup will be this guy. Like much, but I think we take that. My target personally, my target is like the naked PSC here. My target is the naked PSC. Yeah, so the statistics, guys, for today. On the daily, we have 7% chances to pick out the daily low, so not high, and we have 26% chances that we don't move more on the daily, so we don't make a new high or a new low, so we can pretty much stay between this and this, right? For me, what would be nice would be to range here, okay, have acceptance inside the 4-week value high and the previous week VWAP, okay, maybe a sweep here, I don't know. And then tomorrow we just go back into the monthly low and the daily low that is also the weekly low. Because if you guys look at it, okay, here, on the weekly we have still 56% chances to take out the weekly low based on time, 17 based on distance, but based on distance we have a big warning, okay? We have basically 94% of the weekly lows that have a bigger wick. So we usually tend to take the weekly low, and that's current daily low, so maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, but I think that this can be a target. And if we get to that level, okay, we probably go into the monthly low and maybe draw this naked PSC that for me is the target. Okay, maybe we do bounce hard from that level, but yeah. Another way to see that is that this was the low, early low. We take this and then we hold above that, take 72 and we stay above the 4-week value high, and that will be a bottom. And we probably go much higher, okay? That basically this. So these are the level I'm keeping an eye on. Share the playlist. Basically, guys, it's on SoundCloud. I'm just having some random radio on SoundCloud. Tech House, always the best. Yo, Abby Creation, how are you? By the way, guys, again, $100 to win in the stream, okay? And there is this big deposit that you can unlock up to VIP 5 on weeks, trading coupons, and if you deposit, you can get up to 3K, okay, in trading coupons and the VIP 5 shield, so you pay very low fees, okay? That's the campaign, guys. So you guys can see it here also. Basically, if you deposit, for example, $500, you get $100. If you deposit 1K, you get 200. If you deposit 2K, you get 400. If you do 2 million volume, you get 100. So if you deposit 2K, you get 400, and if you do 30 million volume, you get 2K 500 cash. So that's insane. That's one of the best ever. The link is in the description for weeks. No KYC required to create an account, okay? And if you guys want to also win the 100 giveaway during the stream, you need to have a week's account. So make sure to create it, and it doesn't cost anything. You just have to deposit trade like you will do on your exchange with some money, and you will get a bonus. So that's pretty cool. Yo Kyo, how are you? Yo Spin Ash, short now BT, please answer. Well, yeah, I think this can be a potential. This can be a potential short, okay? As long as we stay inside that, okay? You can even swing short here, but with low risk, okay? That we're in the mid level. So if you swing short, for example, here, okay, you want to have a wide stop loss, okay, like 72, and you want to target this level and maybe this level, okay, for like the first broad trade. But like, don't go big here. It's nonsense. We've been in a range. When it will break out, it will explode, okay, or here, and we can pretty much just shop in the middle, okay, or like go here, shop. And a lot of people will lose money by going high leverage during the trade, okay? So for example, this trade can be nice, but if you have a tight stop loss, this doesn't have to be liquidation. This has to be like a 0.5% risk or 1% risk, because that's a 7% rewrite, right? Just rewrite. S&P is bouncing. Let's look at oil. oil still up 9%. Okay, we have the open here, we have the gap, so the full gap will be here. So we have this gap and we also have this gap here. Okay, so we have a gap like 33% down. I don't think we take it soon. Okay, we probably still keep pumping. Maybe we retest this, okay, and then we consolidate higher. I don't see oil stopping this soon. Okay, we have a nasty daily candle with a nasty wick, but look, we still can take these levels. Okay, maybe some like range here, and then we go for the next move. Okay, but I wouldn't swing short oil. That's risky to me. Euro USD is still dumping. Okay, my swing short is printing, so pretty good. If we look at some stocks, well, the Nasdaq on the daily, Nasdaq bounced off the 200 EMA on the daily, so pretty clean. You guys can see support, 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 support. So since 2022, we've been above it. We only lost it during the tariffs, and now we're retesting it. So let's see if we do some stuff like that, holding, then losing it. Okay, we also have to reclaim the daily. On S&P 500, same stuff. Okay, we retested it. You guys can see support, support. Okay, we've been above it. So that's a big support. Okay, that's basically the same as the 50 MA on the weekly. Okay, we didn't retest it, and we can go down to this level. That wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, keeping an eye on that also. Tesla still dumping. I think Tesla might go a bit lower. Do you have other exchange with bonus on deposits? Well, yeah, if you guys want to join the VIP Telegram, okay. By the way, if you guys look at my X, I will do the giveaway tonight. Okay, I will pick one of the winners. Basically, $500 giveaway. So $500 in USDT on ZoomX. By liking this tweet, retweeting, and click the link to join the Telegram. Basically, this is the Telegram, okay? That's the public Telegram where I show all my updates, etc. And if you guys want to join, for example, the VIP, where there is the chat, where there is all the wins, where there is all the analysis, where there is all the trades, etc. You guys just have to create an account and deposit on ZoomX, okay? Same, if you deposit, you need to deposit minimum 1K to join the group and trade there. So if you deposit 1K, you get 200. So basically, you get access to the group, you trade with us, and you also get 200 with the minimum deposit of 1K. If you deposit 2K, you get $400 free to join the group. So that's insane. So again, check here, okay? Put in here. Remember, you guys can get 200 USDT by creating a ZoomX account and depositing. You guys will also get access to the VIP group with all my trades, analysis, trading course, and all my tools and template. So yeah, basically pretty clean. Diego, I hope you an apology on your course. I was getting bored of you always going about risk management. I got it, 1-2% only. I already knew that. Why do you keep repeating it? Because mathematically, if you risk more than that, okay, with the variance, with statistics, you cannot be profitable. That's not possible. If you risk 5-10% per trade, you will end up losing and blowing your account, okay? Then I got a couple of Discord and chats and Telegram, and I saw what most traders were doing. Fuck me, you weren't mentioning risk management nearly enough. What is wrong with everyone? Yeah, I told you. And I'm not selling dreams. I'm just sharing to everyone how trading works, okay? I know it's not flashy. It doesn't look cool, it looks boring because you have to manage your risk. You will not be rich in 1 month, in 1 year. But on the long run, this is how you can be a professional trader, trading wherever you want, at your house, at your parents' house, in holidays, in another country, traveling the world, because you have risk management. That's it. I still don't trust myself with 1k in a trading account. Need to get better at the psychological part. That's fine, Titanium. But you can do the account and still trade with low size. That's fine, as long as you keep it there. We will keep you in the group with Zoomix. So now let's see if we can reject from here or no. We're testing the 1 hour trend here. Okay-ish close. The 4 hour also, look. On the 1 hour, okay, you guys can see we've been under the trend since here, and now we flipped it this morning, and we're above. So if we keep holding here, we can push, okay? So basically, if you are bearish, you can either wait for a loss of that to short or anticipate here with stops here. But if we pump higher, then this looks good, okay, and we can pump higher. So that's important here. Same on the 4 hour, okay? Trying to flip the trend here. 200 EMA is here, so above that, okay? If we flip the 72, that can be bullish. And again, whenever we tested the top ends on the 1 hour, guys, were rejected. You guys can see it, okay? So that was pretty clean. Long-term goals, exactly. Session low taken, short printing. Session low taken? No. Session low was not taken. Or did it? Session low was not taken, brother. The session low might be like, yeah, the session low is here, like at 68k. We are 1k above it. Still. Also something interesting, we made a big wick here, okay? We still have the 200 EMA here, and we have 50% of the wick right there. So we could have some sort of feeling this, okay, this level, which is at 69k, 770k, okay, around the 70s, and then going back lower. That's also a very important level. If we reject from that, then we go for the flat candle, because look, this is a flat candle, guys, again, on the weekly. So yeah. Now if we look at that, same, we can merge that one to get a 5-week TPO. 5-week composite, the value area high is here, 70k 900. Oh, yeah, here. The point of control is here, okay, 68k 100. We left a single pin here, so probably going to feel it sooner or later. So yeah, that's the same stuff, guys, to me, okay? Same stuff, okay? On the VWAPs, we retested previous weekly VWAP, okay? That's a resistance as of now. We also retested again, okay, the 2024 VWAP and the quarterly value reload, and we held. So that was pretty cool, okay, pretty nice bounce from it. And if we look at the monthly value, okay, we are trying to flip the previous monthly VWAP that is here, okay, and current monthly VWAP. So this is important. This is very important, okay? Either like hold this and target these levels, or lose again that and totally go back at least to this level. But personally, I think you can get to this, okay? So that's how I will play it. Yeah, I took a little short here. That's what I think. You have 0.5 fee perfectly matched with trade line at 70k. Yeah, if Salah didn't buy this weekend, we're probably at 60k right now. Well, he don't buy at market, guys. He's buying OTC, so this doesn't really impact the price. Now let's see, because look, spot is buying, okay, open interest is increasing, position open here, and the fundings are red. So we might have some shorts here, but if spot sells, then these just go down, okay? Same on the liquidations. We took some here, but now we took them here. We have some liquidation here, 65k 400. Bunch of liquidations here, guys. We don't have that much longs chasing. We have like, yeah, from the lows, the delta is, well, yeah, actually from the lows here. The delta is positive. The delta is positive, while the delta here was like, look, 500 mil. But here we had a bunch of longs chasing. Probably here, 62 mil. And then yeah, here look, 96 mil, 100 mil, 100 mil, 69 mil. So if you look at the delta from the lows here, 600 million in delta, okay? And if we take it from Monday open, so here, almost a billion. Yeah, like almost a billion in delta long, okay? So that's pretty big. Yo, Fix Madar, how are you? The daylight saving made me confused. Lol, New York is an hour earlier. Yeah, same. You think temporary high is in? I mean the 74k high. For me, yeah, that's the high. As long as we don't go back above the 5-week composite value high, yeah. Spot not selling makes me not like the trade so much. Love the entries where spot sells and longs buying. Yeah, actually it's not that bearish here. That's why my short is only 2% risk. That's like a wide stop loss, 2% risk. It's that one, okay? I mean this, 2% risk, okay? Targeting this for 2 risk reward and even this for 3 risk reward. But no big size, okay? I'd rather have more size if we have some imbalances here, or a sweep of that and then adding more size here. Here is just like, I'm just starting a little position again to edge my spot, because whenever I bought a lot of spot here, here, and here. Basically every time we went under 65k, I was buying, okay, here, these levels. And if we do go lower, I will buy way more. I mean, if we go here, I will buy a lot. Me, long way to go in this journey. Yes, brother. I didn't even know about daylight savings. I've been sat here watching market opening absolutely and biscuit time. Yeah. What are the previous month's VWAP? Value high and this month's VWAP. Yeah, let me show it to you. So, previous monthly VWAP is here, 68k 800. Okay, for now we're above it. Previous weekly VWAP is here, 69k 300. We're rejecting for it right now. So these are the levels. And if you want to look at the TPOs, so that's February TPO here, right there. Let me open it bigger. So here, for example, you can see the value high of February is 70k 700. The POC is 68k 200. So for me, losing back 68k will be bearish, and the value low is 64k 200. Personally, I'd love to get 63k900 around these levels. Okay, because look, if we go here on the daily, you can see we have a naked POC here. Okay, never retested that POC here at 63k800 900. We do have a single P that we didn't fill totally, so we'll sweep that. But yeah, basically on the daily, it will be some sort of, you know, some stuff like that. Or reclaim of this. We also have a naked POC here into this. We have this naked POC, this naked POC, and this naked POC. These are my targets, okay, on the upside. For me, if we flip that, then, oh, what the fuck. If we flip that, don't try to short this, okay, just ride the trend. But can be bullish until like 70k 300 and even like mid 72k's and then reject. Pretty much how I want to play that. Now let's see how it goes. Where do you check if spot is buying? What's the website? Well, you have aggregate trades. You also have Coinalyze. I really love the UE. So basically on Coinalyze, you go on indicators, aggregated CVD spot, okay, and you have it here. And so you can see that that's a like line graph, and you can see when it's buying or selling. Basically, pretty easy, like a chart. So for example, here spot has been buying, so pretty clean, okay. By the way, guys, giving away $100 in today's stream as usual. It will be sent to your Wix account if you win. Okay. So we are currently running an event. The Wix link is in the description. No KYC required. You get up to 3k just by creating an account and depositing. If you deposit $500, you get $100. If you deposit 1k, you get 200. If you deposit 2k, you get 400. If you do 2 million volume, you get 100. If you do 5 million volume, you get 250. That's with leverage, basically. If you do 20 mil volume, you get 1k 500. And if you do 30 million, you get 2k 500. So if you deposit 2k or more and do 30 mil volume, you get up to 3k just by creating an account. So that's pretty good, guys. So check, the link is in the description. No KYC required. Again, on the markets, you can get, you have BTC. Look at the volume on, you get up to 400x leverage, 8 billion volume on BTC per. Okay, they're using the liquidity of UB, Bybit, and OKX. 1.8 billion on Ethereum. Okay, and even on the coins, you have pretty good volume. You also can trade gold. Okay, with PAC-G. You have the metals, so you can trade silver, and there's currently 0 fees if you guys trade gold, etc. There's a bunch of pairs where you have 0 fees actually, okay? Even the stocks, okay? You guys can trade Tesla, Apple, Coinbase, Amazon, Nvidia, MicroStrategy, Palantir, Reddit, Meta, Google, S&P 500, you can trade it also. Look at this, you can also trade S&P 500 if you guys want, okay? That's pretty cool. They just started it in January, so that's pretty recent. So again, the link is in the description, guys. Hey, Senorita, how are you? It's nice. Yeah, it's very nice. Diego, what do you think when bottom will probably get in like this quarter or Q2? Well, we can have a local bottom end of Q1 maybe, but I think the bottom of this bear market will be like later this year, maybe after the summer, like Q3, Q4. The no KYC seems shady though. How can they have that when others can't? Well, a bunch of exchanges don't have KYC. ZoomX, BTNX, Bluffin, they don't have KYC. It's just that they don't target the same people. But yeah, you can have no KYC, that's not a problem. Most of my exchanges that I use don't have KYC. How to use the liquidation heat map. So for example, here on the liquidation heat map, on Trading Different, I really like it. You can use the leverage. For example, you can only look at the 10x leverage, for example. If you look at only the 10x leverage and you zoom out, you can see we have a big cluster here at 74k 500. We have another big cluster here at 61k, okay? If we look at the 25x, we only have a big cluster here at 64k. And that's what I'm targeting, because personally, I love to use only the 25x. If you use the 50x, we took some here, and the next one at 74k. And if we use this 100x leverage, we took it here. And now the remaining one, if we don't look at the last one taken, is just above us here. Then here, here, and here. But the one I really love to use is the 25x personally, guys. I think that's the one that makes the most sense. By experience, the 25x is the one that worked the better. What do you see local bottom was? Yeah, in the 50s. In the 50s. Like, again, something interesting, guys. I don't know if you guys saw my video, but I was talking about the BTC Euro and BTC Dollar. Okay, everyone was expecting this week to be taken, 59k to be taken on Bitcoin USDT, but we actually took it on Bitcoin Euro, and we even went down to like fucking 50k, 51k. Okay. So maybe it's showing the way, or we were just looking at the wrong chart, because if we go back to the bottom, okay, here, and we go back to the bottom here on the USD pair, we can see that the big bottom was at 15k 450, and here the big bottom was at 15k. So there is just like a $400 difference, right? Because at that time the Euro USD was almost equal. It was like 1.1 or like 0.98, right? So there was the inflation on the dollar. So maybe now we were looking at the wrong chart, and we had to look at the Euro chart, because if we go back to the all-time highs, okay, and even on the Euro pair, went to like 110k, 107k. On the dollar went to 126k. Okay, even like if we look at the dump to the lows, we dumped 52%. Okay, and here to the lows, we dumped 52% same. Okay, pretty much the same dump, right? So maybe we are looking, most of the traders are looking at the wrong chart, right? So that's also interesting. How much time it took me for me to be profitable? I'd say 2.5 years to really have an edge and be like, I can be profitable, and then it took me 1 additional year, so 3.5 years to have risk management and also to get the good psychology. Because even if I was still a good trader and I was a good analyst, okay, I was guessing in a very strong way and efficient way where the market was going, up or down on a daily basis, weekly, monthly basis. But the problem is that I was taking too much risk, and when I was winning, I was making good money, but when I was losing everything. So since I started with like, I started in 2021 with 1k, not even like $500. But I put 1k in total because I had an internship, so I put 500 more. 500 to zero instantly, not even profit. I bought spot, crypto just went to zero, so that was a nice start. Then I added some money, was losing, and I was just adding sometimes 200, 300, and I was just like doing yo-yo between 200, 1k, 0, 200, 1k, 0, okay, for like a year. Then I had a crazy run when I did an internship in the United States, in Florida, and I got around like 5 to 8k that I put into crypto, and it was almost at the it was when the market had a great bounce. It was here. Yeah, basically it was here, okay, this moment. And so the market went from 17, 18k up to like 24k, 40% bounce. And I was just longing, and I went from like 8k to like 50k, and then I lost it all at here. Not even here, I lost it all here. Then I was again making good money. I wasn't long here because there was the FTX stuff. I could have shorted even, but I wasn't. I was just okay. Fuck it. I don't feel it. I wait. And here I bought. Okay. Here I remember I had around 30k in cash, which was good at that time. I was like 19 years old or 18 years old, and I started with zero, guys. Like my parents didn't give me, I mean, like a trust fund or whatever, like to have 50k, 100k. That was like money I made myself. Even though they have a good situation, etc. in my country, they're not rich. So that was my money. The problem is that I was day trading. I started crypto here, guys. Literally. No, not here. Here. In December 2021. Okay. So I bought here. I bought the top, and the dips keep dipping. Okay. Again, dips keep dipping. I was making some money here, I remember. But yeah, my first big trade was here. I think that was the Ukraine-Russia start of the war. I was, and yeah, because it was a Friday. It was a Friday because I was at a party, so it must be Thursday or Friday because that's when the students' party happens. I shorted. I was drunk. I went to bed. I woke up. I saw all the headlines, and I was up from $400. I was up 2k. That was crazy at the time. And then obviously I lost it. And so the 30k's I bought here BTC at fucking 16k. So I bought 2 bitcoins. If I didn't sold them, the 30k would have been like 300k. That would have been an instant return. But as I was day trading, I sold it here at like 80, 90k because I was like, we probably go back here and do that. I was aiming, that was a spot investment. I was in a day trading perspective. So I just sold it here expecting this, and I never bought Bitcoin again at these levels. When I bought was here. I got a great timing. That was summer. Yeah, just after, I remember I was in San Francisco here with my girlfriend, and I bought Bitcoin here at 25. I bought 2 BTCs, okay, that I sold way too early again. I sold them around the ETF release, which was here, just before, so like at 46, so still made nice money. And then I remember I lost a big chunk of money on this pump, when we pumped like crazy. Okay, I lost it all, and then I made it all back here. Then I lost it all. Probably it was in March or April. Yeah, it was here. Okay, I remember here. This dump. I was at a beach club, and I just lost a bunch of money. And then this is where I started to finally learn. Okay, I started to finally learn. I still lost a big chunk here in August. I remember, if Arthur is still here, he remembers that was my biggest downfall because I was not trading with a lot of money until like here. Here I really had a bunch of money because I made good money from all the stuff, businesses, and etc. And so I had a lot of money here, and I went like crazy from here to here. Okay, made insane money in July, insane money. Like I went up to like 300k, which was crazy to me at this point. And here got liquidated. Well, I still had like 20, 25 because I had like a reserve. And from here I was like, okay, fuck it, 1%, 2% risk, and you stop doing all this crazy shit, okay? And it's been good here, okay? The only moment I had a little problem, the last problem in risk management I had was around here in July. I was in Saint-Tropez with friends, and I took a big short here. Well, actually it was not a crazy move. It was like, well, 11% movement. I was on like 100, 200, but at the end I recovered the loss, but I didn't close it, recovered, because I had a short in went break even, close it, make good money here. And then of course I took a big hit like every on the 10th October. And that's sad because I remember I shorted here and I was targeting this candle, okay? I took big profits and then I opened longs and I got it here. I wouldn't have been liquidated. It's just that we were dipping and I was like, fuck it, I closed it. So I took like a 300k loss, something like this. And then preservation of capital from here into here. So you basically got all the story. Oh yeah, sorry, let me turn down the music a little bit better. I've been talking too much, so now my voice is not that strong. Also something interesting, guys, as you guys can see, since the start of January, Monday has always been a pivot, okay? Look, even here. Shit. Even here, Monday was the low, then we pumped. Monday was the high, Monday was the low, Monday was the high, Monday was the low. Okay, well, we had a nice bounce, then we dumped, so we can't really take it in consideration, that one. Monday was the high, Monday was the high, Monday was the high here. Well, we range high also on Monday, but we pumped. But well, we can't even like put it. Yeah, like even here. No, at this moment, my bad. Monday was more the low. Here it was the low. And so here, let's see if it's the high or the low. Okay, we had 2 consecutive good Mondays, so maybe a third one. Let's see. But what's worrying me is that if we don't take the weekly high, the weekly low, sorry, quick. Okay, are you using swing VWAPs? What do you mean swing VWAPs? What do you mean by swing VWAPs? What's worrying me is that, look, on the weekly we have 94% chances to take out the weekly low, okay? Because 94% of the weekly lows have a bigger wick. If we look at the weekly candle, look, it's wickless, kinda. So, if we don't take the low today or tomorrow to have like an early week pivot, basically take the low here, so like quick, taking it very quick, that will be a low. But if we spend today and tomorrow around these levels and we don't take it, whenever we take it, that will have been the pivot, and we'll probably rotate throughout these lows and maybe this low, okay? That's how I play it right now. I said you want me. Move slowly. Just dancing here like you know me. So now, guys, I will start the giveaway very soon. I will start the giveaway very soon. So, in order to win the giveaway, guys, you need, of course, to follow the YouTube channel. You also need to create a Wix account. The link is in the description, and you also need to comment in the chat. Okay, I will do the giveaway in less than 10 minutes, so all the people farming entries will not have time. Basically here. Good. Okay, so just to speak about the event, you guys can get up to 3k, 2k900 and VIP 5 if you deposit on and create an account on Wix. The link is in the description. They are the sponsor of the streams. Thanks to them, we can do giveaway every single stream is almost $100 to one of you guys. And if you deposit $100, you get $20. If you deposit $500, you get $100. If you deposit 1k, you get $200. If you deposit 2k, you get $400. And then there's the volume bonuses. If you make 5 million volume, you get $250. If you do 10 million, you get 500. If you do 20 million, you get 1k 500. And if you do 30 mil, you also get 2k 500. Knowing that if you deposit such a size and trade such a size, you will also have the VIP 5, so you will pay basically almost zero fees. So that's a banger deal. And also, this allows you guys to participate to the giveaways. So again, follow the channel, comment in the stream, and create an account. It takes 3 minutes, so I give you time 5-10 minutes to do all that, and then we will do the giveaway. And of course I will check. Last time one of the winners didn't have an account and he created it after, and so I didn't give the prize because that was the rule. You don't cheat. There are rules, you respect the rules. So now let's see what we get from that. Pretty boring. Yeah, the market is pretty boring. Very hard to navigate the plethora of scammers on YouTube or X. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the content. We're not doing like all these scammers. And the best people you learn from, very niche on X or in Discord or books. Again, books and YouTube videos, but not people showing you flashy stuff. For example, the French. On the French market, there's trading macro. I don't know. These guys, for example, this guy only 17k, okay, and he's explaining a bunch of stuff about the TPO, okay, all the book, etc. That's in French, but you probably have some of these people in English also that have, usually the people with low followers that looks like that, okay, like an old dude. These are the people you want to trust, okay? People not trying to sell you bullshit. These guys. So yeah. Pumping New York open on a Monday. Yeah, I agree. Well, sorry for the girls. James Daldon is a good person to learn auction market theory. Well, I will look at his content. Could you show all the good people on YouTube to follow? French, English. Well, that's the only one I would recommend, honestly. I don't really look at YouTube. And when I look at stuff, it's more random. Like, I just click on a video, I see it. Otherwise, it's just like articles or stuff on Bloomberg also. I don't know if I can get access. I will try to get access and to give it to my students and maybe to the VIP members. I have access to the Bloomberg terminal. So I get the articles from Bloomberg, and I also have the Bloomberg Academy. That's how I learn TPO and market profile on Bloomberg. That's a tool you have on Bloomberg, and also the VWAPs. Favorite accounts on X? Honestly, guys, even me, sometimes I get too much noise with X, okay? But if I had to look, maybe people have notification. Well, first, Walter Bloomberg and the Kobe letter for the news, okay? Well, 100X might be this camera, but this one, okay, not well known at all. DJ underscore traders, very good. Nick, okay, Exactly Capital, very good guy. Chad, good trader. Who else? C2M Trading, very great. Also order flow stuff. Jeep Molinar also, love him. And yeah, pretty much that's it, I think. Pretty much that's it. For the French people, this guy, Danny Mello, okay. Great view also, fun guy. Follies, yeah, and for the French guy also, Mugli Trading, great guy also. I'm not saying that because they follow me, but they're good guys. So yeah, pretty much. So now let's see. I remind you guys, in order to get the giveaway, you need to follow the YouTube channel. You need to comment in the stream. I will do the giveaway in 5 minutes. $100 for one of you guys. And you also have to create an account on Wix. The link is in the description of the stream. Okay, so you can open it on another tab and create an account. If you create an account and you deposit $500 or $100, you get $20 or $100. 1K, you get $200. If you deposit 2K, you get $400. And then with volume, you can get up to 2K 500 in price, okay? Even doing 2 million or 5 million volume is pretty easy. With leverage, you can get 100 or 250. So you can pretty much farm the volume also trading. Trader XO, I've learned a lot from him. Yeah, Trader XO also, I really like him. While Trader SZ, I don't really like him. Bear markets are the best time to find good traders that actually trade the hard times. It's easy to be a perma bull during the bull. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've been streaming almost every day, posting content every day because that's my job. I live off trading. That's how I make my money. So we're in a bear market, we're in a bull market. I don't give a fuck. I will still trade the same way. And I might make the same return in trading during a bear market or during a bull market. Even maybe more during a bear market because I find it easier to trade during a bear market. But in terms of gains in spots, of course, if there's a bull market, I will just buy BT and crypto and it will go up. And I will use them as collateral to trade. So of course you make more money during a bull run, but on trading performances, I personally think I have a best track record during the bear markets. Jeep is excellent. Yeah, that's who introduced me to Brighter Data also. But he's one of the founders, so obviously. Julian Petrola said 100x is a scammer and Zach XBT did too, but I think they are too scared to say it publicly because 100 has lots of connection. Yeah, maybe. Like, his money looks like, you know, bad money. But he still has lots of, I know people that know him. And like, he's not messing around with the people he, like, network. He really know big people. So at some point when you get the money, even if it's like some bad money, you still get access to those stuff. But is money say 100% usable or like fixed deduction or something? No, it's 100% usable. You can trade with it and take the profit. Jeep follows me, ALXBT. Nice. So let's see for the giveaway, guys. Now let's see, starting to reverse, we still have positive delta. Now what we want to see is lose the current weekly VWAP here, okay, from the New York session, and lose previous monthly VWAP here also. We have a bunch of levels here, resistance, okay, so if we reject from there, we probably just like, that's why I'm short. So let's see how it goes, guys. As usual, you guys know that I'm not emotional at all when I trade. Like, this goes to stop loss, I don't care. So let's see. Trader SZ has some very outdated views on women. I can't be having that crap on my feed. Yeah, well, they have some controversial opinions. Yeah. He trades for Lil Durk and other big names. Oh, really? Okay. TPO is definitely my favorite indicator. Yeah, that's the best. For me, that's the best. That's representing the value of the market, same as VWAPs. That's why my system is based on VWAPs, so volume weighted average price, fair value of the price of an asset, TPO, market profile, fair value, auction, market, etc. And then order flow, okay, so you can really see who is buying, who is selling, okay, perpetual data, and the VWAPs here, the TPOs here, okay, VWAPs, order flow, and the probabilities also. And then you add this into one system, you merge it into one system, you add risk management and discipline. That's good. Eyal is using 3 accounts for the giveaway, never mind 4 accounts. How do you know? Oh yeah, Eyal. Well, Eyal, you cannot cheat like that. So if you win, it will only be with Eya M9E. That's it. Sorry, brother, but you cannot cheat like that on the giveaways. I mean, you're supposed to be a trader on X, so why farming giveaways like this? And that's not fair for the other people also. So let's see. We have 21 entries, so high chances for everyone to win. So nice stream today. Let's do it now because I will have to go. So let's choose the winner. Let's see who will be today's winner. Is my only account. Okay, so it will be ALG then. Well, there's a bunch of other AL. Yeah. So ALG. Well, let's see who is the winner. If he wins on ALG, that will be funny. Let's see who is the winner. Let's go. Kiyo E4P5V. Congrats, brother. You're the winner today. Congratulations, bro. So send me a message on X. Please don't send me on Telegram, guys. Send me the message on X, okay? And I will see you guys tomorrow for next stream again, so I can update you guys on the possibilities. This trade is possible, okay? We also need S&P to reject. Possible Monday pivot. That's a nice swing trade that I would love to trade at least into these levels, okay? We can, sorry, the weekly. That's more the weekly low. How about weekly low? Okay. So that's it. Thank you. Yeah, DM me on X. And then, guys, yeah, nice, Kyo. You're always on the stream, so congratulations. That's true. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I will do the giveaway probably tonight. For the Telegram, I will announce it in the Telegram, and I will announce it on X. Okay? So, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. It was a nice stream, a 1 hour stream. Tomorrow I will stream at the New York Open because we stream after New York Open. I didn't know the time change. So have a good one, guys. Thank you.